podcast.
So I can get a ring to go over the... Your ring game is strong, but they are small.
Yeah. No, I can't. I'm gonna be able to get my mouth over it. I used to do. I can usually do one.
Orange and mango phlegm.
Mine's apple. I could usually do like a big one and then shoot a small one through it. Pretty good. It was real fun. The trick is like getting the small one to go quickly. That's the hard part.
Well, it's a hard road being a vapist full time.
It's practicing that dick sucking.
Yep, the practice. Gonna try and fucking pop that jaw out. Welcome
Mine
back to the Misguided podcast.
We're very misguided.
Misguided. Back to the Gluck Gluck podcast.
Podcast. We're pivoting.
We don't always suck, but when we do,
It's in the form of a vape.
it's in the form of a ghost penis.
Ghost penis. My anxiety pen.
Fucking hell. Oh my god.
I saw there was some streamer like about someone's calling his anxiety pen a vape. Dude just like lost his shit apparently.
Streamers losing their shit. This just in. Water wet. Streamers are some of the most unhinged people in the fucking world, aren't
I
they?
know, right?
We're going to do a live stream, gaming live stream. We're planning.
Yeah.
We're going to have the fun guys with us too.
We are the fun guys.
If you know, then you know. If you don't, then
We are the fun guys.
That's Brad.
We are the fun guys. That's Dan.
And I am a fun guy. Feel like I've taken some now. And as you can see, extra gorgeous. Just went to a fancy barber. Got a fancy haircut at the fancy barber. I thought it was Alibaba.
Alibaba.
I was walking in there and there's, fucking neon hexagons on the roof and black marble on the floors, or black marble lino. I can't imagine they brought in slabs of black
100%.
marble and put it down. No, we're going to cut hair on this. It's going to be fine.
As Persian as they are.
It was Culture Fades at Rototuna in Hamilton, and me. That's $35 haircut. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, 35's all good.
Fast too. About 20 minutes, the whole thing. From where it was to just... And then I got confused because the barber asked me if I wanted a line. And I was about to say, what of? Because, I've got to drive, so it can't be... If you got line me up, I'll take two. You can't fly on one wing.
Right.
But no, apparently there's a line that they give into your head to make it look fancy. And you know what? I look fancy.
I went to this one on the corner of Grey Street, like by the highway side. Went in there, fancy as. I had a bar with bourbon and whiskey and a pool table.
Shit, I'm normally so good at turning my sound off. I'm normally Mr. Professional. Listen to that. Pew! What the That's a teacher's name? Yeah, I'll obviously have to blank that out. But still, just what the... Even your name's a wank.
Right.
I hate the people at that high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've sent me in June to debt collectors for 2 years worth of voluntary school donations. They didn't tell us that we needed pay it or else either. We just hear from the debt collectors. $600 per kid times 5.
Yeah.
It's about three grand they want, and I got news for you, sunshine, and it's all bad. Yeah. I ain't got no $3,000.
Contact wins.
No, God no! Don't contact them.
Why?
Well, I don't listen. No news is good news when it comes to those. Right, and they're about to start making me apply for jobs and horses because I should be working. Apparently, I don't know why.
Go get a sickness.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I've got to get my special authority for my medication redone by a psychologist. I'm going to ask for... Can you just... Listen, let's just be honest here. I'm actually a pretty good worker as long as I don't have to work with anyone else. The second you put me with another person, especially if it's some... that's, a little bitch,
Yeah.
then I'm going to... One of two things happens. Either I become as bad as that person or I just get the shits and tell that person to go f themselves, and then they go complain.
Yeah.
Did you try going and f***ing yourself? Maybe a self-inflicted orgasm would calm you the f down, make you not be a little.
Stop the swearing
at the pizza place. Don't censor me.
Just not so consistently.
I don't know how that's. It's like
we've got to practice.
It's like Samuel Jackson. No, I can't stop yelling. This is how I talk.
Let's play a game. We're gonna play a game.
We're gonna play a game. If I wake up chained to something in your shed, I'm gonna be very upset.
You're just chained to my kitchen.
Well,
that'd be right.
More full to you.
Because I'll be cooking and won't give you anything.
Well, that better be some strong metal, because I tell you what, the human body's got some some willpower issues.
And you smelt that lamb.
I smelt that lamb. I don't even like lamb, and I wanted to eat that lamb.
Yeah. All right, we're going to do a swearing punishment game.
A swearing punishment game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought about this the other day.
Are we going to use that shock collar we bought for?
I did think about getting a shock collar. Like, I was looking at it like, nah, I can't do a shock collar.
I don't actually think YouTube would let us show that. It'd be like, this is torture.
Yeah.
This is torture porn.
Volunteer.
Listen, if it gets me that internet money, I'll do whatever you want. Just tie me to a chair and zap me while taking photos of my webbed toes.
Only feet.
Only feet.
Yeah. Like a rubber band.
And we're going to file a lawsuit too in America.
Why?
Because Donald Trump infringed on our copyright.
How?
He said mega.
Mega.
Make impaling great again. He said make Iran great again. But he used mega. And all my megas know that you don't mega on me and I don't mega on you. Right?
You're real loose with that word.
Yeah, I know,
very
right?
close.
Why don't I just change every swear word like that?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
It's fine.
Well,
as long as the M is really, really pronounced.
What was I talking about when you told me to stop swearing?
I don't know, we're going to do
those rotten bunts down at the... Oh my God, I just start reversing it. Cotton runts.
Needs to be like a lashing of some kind.
We've got a cat of nine tails laying around here.
A what?
Cat of nine tails? Why don't you just go break open your sex dungeon bag? Where you keep your little gimp uniform.
I left it at my mate's house. We were watching F1 and, it's just...
Yeah, you always watch F1 and dominatrix gear, right?
Yeah. Put some bets on. Great. Tension for
Crush
days.
someone's balls while the final lap's going around. Oh, I did it again. Oh, at least I caught myself that time. What sort of lashing device do you have? I mean... I don't know, I've been smacked with a fair few of those. Where's he gone, Flip? Gone. Brad, gone. Left with me. What? Oh. What's it? It wasn't even that hard.
This is going to be some content. All right. Fair rules. One, it's fine, but if it's consistent swearing, then we go for it. I can hit you. So you can hit me, I hit you. If it's two or more within the same sentence.
Good God.
Yeah?
All right, fine.
That works?
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if you picked up the sound of him swearing from back there, but this is a pretty serious spatula.
Yeah.
It's clearly been left on a hot plate. It's
got egg.
It's got...
I used it this morning.
Welts. You've got welt makers right there from leaving it on the hot edge too long.
That was bad.
This is definitely a weapon.
Yeah. All right.
All right. No more swearing. That was only one.
Yeah, it was.
I should test this though.
Yeah.
So that people know that it's a real spatula and not a gigged one. Well, that's not that bad. Have at it.
Yeah,
that's fine. Absolutely fine. It's got some bite in it. That does.
There you go.
What? No, I don't want to hit you.
I got a free hit on you. You
actually, you know what? No, you know what? You should feel some of that.
Yeah,
that was quite a.
Oh, No, it just keeps going.
It's like like the first thing hurts, and then it's like it travels through the skin. Check that red mark out, ladies and gentlemen. Flick that like a drumstick too.
Yeah, I know. It whipped. I thought I did mine too hard, but you put finesse on it.
Oh, was that a bad angle too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
That's seeable yet.
We've been branded. Look, it looks like Enron.
It looks like M's. Yeah, Misguided.
Oh, ow, that sucked.
Yeah, it does.
I'm going to tell June that you did that to me for no reason.
Then she'll see
And that
this.
I didn't do For 2 days, she'll be like, well, you hit my man. No, she'll know, because she'll know if I'm the sort of person, if you hit me suddenly and for no reason at all, I'll murder you.
Yeah, most people.
Like, I'll just react really badly.
It's illegal now.
Hey?
Coward punch is illegal now.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, it is. Well, I should have...
It should always have been.
It's like, you know how, like, people who murder babies in New Zealand just don't get punished? So you would think these things have already been sorted. They haven't.
No.
Just happened last weekend.
Yeah,
Little
I
baby
saw
in
that.
Foxton
Yeah.
Beach, found with critical injuries, fucking dead. No one in the family seems to have owned up. They don't... Far out, man. I got to tell you, New Zealand, just stop it. And if you don't beat your kids up, which you shouldn't, and you shouldn't need any blimmin' congratulations for that, start telling on the people who are. Because when I go for Prime Minister next year, or Mayor of Hamilton, or something, I don't know. I'm just going to run for government so I can stand at these town halls and call these people. I say to these people the things you all want to say to them. You're all liars, thieves, and scandalous. Oh, it's so hard to describe these people without swearing twice.
Bastards.
I don't want to get hit again.
I know, it stings. It still burns.
You know what? Corporal punishment, bring it back. I mean, this is just, we're learning.
Yeah.
Fast.
They should put this in schools.
Yeah. We should totally be beating the snot out of kids.
Yeah.
Look, I just did it again.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
God damn.
Yeah, but it's really hard to describe politicians without swearing because boy, do they make me cross.
Yeah. It's way funnier using like soft swears.
I'm having to try. That's the... By gee willikers, Brad, man. I just don't want to say bad words anymore.
Yeah.
Although, if I could do what Cartman did in that movie and shoot bolts of lightning by swearing, I wouldn't be saying anything else.
Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand.
God, that was so good. I had that movie on DVD. I remember pausing it on that spot, like when he's full powered up, and taking a photo with my phone and setting it as my background. And everyone loved it. It was so good.
Oh yeah,
I love that movie, man.
I was already a man by
Genius.
the time you had phones you could actually take photos with.
Yeah.
God, those phones, they used to
Would
have
have been
some...
like 15, I think.
Oh, they had
16.
some terrible cameras, those phones back in the day.
Yeah.
But
Like
yeah.
3 megapixel.
No, these people need to stop doing that because otherwise when I take power and make impaling great again, that'll be one of the capital offences. It's going to be murder and anything to do with harming children. You go up on a stick for a nice slow slide down that stick and then you get left up there out front of the beehive, just stick coming out of your eye socket. And it's because, I just think that there's some people you can't help. And people who beat babies to death should not only be executed, they should be executed horribly. Because I'm guessing a lot of these spoilt brat dipshits who somehow are blessed with a child, but not blessed with the patience to not shake or beat the child to death, I don't think you deserve to. I think you forfeit your right to live at that point.
Yeah.
And maybe there are a lot of people out there that'll be horrified by that and go, oh, capital punishment's just barbaric. No, it's not all the time, okay? Cutting someone's hand off because they stole a loaf of bread, that's barbaric.
It works, but yeah.
Impaling someone that murdered a baby, that murdered their own baby, seems awfully fair to me.
Life for life, man.
Yeah, and you want to, I have raised 6 little babies. I know what it's like for you to be tired and exhausted, and that little shit just won't stop screaming. I know what that feels like. You know what I also would never do is have that frustration, that temporary frustration, translate into violence against something so defenseless, so precious. You people should, if you've done that to a kid, do yourself. Do it now. Don't wait. Act now.
Do it now.
Go and suck a railroad spike, hang yourself, do whatever you've got to do. You don't deserve to live if you have beaten a child to death. And the fact that this country, this absolute hypocritical mess of a country, these media buggers will wander around caring more about bussy boys, homophobia, and oh no, all this crap that they worry about. They never say a damn thing about these kids getting murdered. And that one is the second one in like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Enough.
And
Enough. Stop thinking this is some cultural thing too. Because no, white people didn't do this to you. You've done it to yourselves. And white people bash their kids to death too. We're not off the hook. The sad fact is, though, and this is something I really hate to say this, but it's true. If you removed the Māori kids from this statistic, we're 80% better.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Yeah.
And this is from a culture who 200 years ago viewed children as treasures and would punish members within a tribe who beat their own kids. They would be punished by other people in the tribe because you were never to beat a child. Yeah. You're never to hit them. They're treasures. You're supposed to look after them. That's it.
They're the future.
They're the future. Now you've got a bunch of you scummy asswipes who just think you can do whatever you want. And then, like, do you know, I don't know what's worse. A guy that loses his temper and beats a baby to death, or the woman who stays with that guy and protects him from the consequences afterwards.
Yeah.
And you know why I tell these people to kill themselves? Because they absolutely never would.
No, of course not. Too narcissistic.
The people you want to kill themselves never do. It's just like the people that leave New Zealand. It's never the ones you want to leave. It's always the ones that, you know?
Apparently Ardern's back.
Oh, well, you know, I've no interest in bashing that stupid woman over the head anymore. And besides, there's a long-ass line to do that.
Yeah.
Everyone, Duncan Garner, Sean Plunkett, Chris Lynch, and some other weird fella, Erevan or whatever. There's a bunch of right and left-wing New Zealand YouTubers, most of whom seem to have come out of pretty much nowhere.
Yeah.
Now, but they're all, apart from Paul Politic, they're all absolutely retard. Like, Big Hairy News are retard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Duncan Garner's okay, but, you know, he's going, legacy media. Dude, that was you a few years ago. Shut the hell up.
So he knows.
Okay, you can't just jump the fence and go, hello, fellow citizens. You were part of that problem for so long.
So was Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, but Tucker Carlson's is funny.
Yeah, he is.
Duncan Garner, man, he used to bother me because whenever he was first on TV, he looked like a marionette.
Yeah.
He had this really weird, janky style of talking.
Who was the guy with glasses? They got in heaps of trouble.
Don't know. Simon Dello? No, he's never been in trouble for anything.
Mike Hosking?
No, he's just a douche. It's just a douche canoe. Anyone that drives a Ferrari's a dick.
No, not Mike Hosking.
Ferrari. Who would own a Ferrari, eh, Brad? What an uncivilized car.
No, I'd own a Ferrari over a Lambo.
Would you?
Yeah, 100%.
Why? I wouldn't own either because I'm too big for these cars.
Lamborghini's a tractor. Like,
they don't make sports high-end sports cars for the fuller-figured gentlemen.
No, they don't. Oh, yeah, you got the Bentley Continental GT. Yeah. It's like 800 horsepower.
Jaguar.
No, Jaguar lost 85% of their market after
they put that ad. I forgot all about that.
They f***ed up hard.
What's a good one? What's is Spectre? What's that good British one?
Spectre? McLaren?
No. You know, Phantom.
Rolls Royce.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah. Rolls Royce. Phantoms are nice.
I used to work for a horse trainer named Peter Mackay who had a V12 Jaguar.
Yeah.
Which was very nice. He couldn't drive it because he's a moron.
Yeah.
But, you know, even a moron's lucky enough to get a champion horse every now and then.
Yeah.
Big drinker, that fella.
Well, he's into horses, of course.
Yeah, you got to be. They're also into letting jockeys bang his wife in their spa pool too. I won't say which one. We all know who it was, don't we? Speaking of something completely unrelated, seen a dopey possum lately? Anyway, if you're in racing, that's really funny.
Okay.
There's like one guy in Australia who watches this podcast going, I know who that is. You get him, Red.
What is it? Explain it.
Huh?
Explain it.
It rhymes with the jockey's name who I'm talking about.
Ah, okay.
Banging this trainer's
So
wife in a spa pool.
When you said racing,
Because he's a cuck.
When you said racing, I thought motorsport.
No. I'm talking about real racing.
Not what? Oscar Piastri?
Not rich boy racing.
Yeah.
There's rich boy land racing and rich boy water racing. There's yachting and F1. It's only for rich people. No one else cares.
Horses.
You just got a movie. What about your movie you just got?
I'm not going to watch it.
With Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it's just going to be over Hollywooded.
I don't know. Critical Drinker thought it was quite good. He said it was like Top Gun Maverick. It was exactly what you'd expected it to be without any of the toff.
Yeah, it looks alright.
Message.
It's just not going to live up to my expectation is all, so I'm not going to go out and pay for it. I'm not going to go to a movie
Pirate
theater
it like everyone else.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like we're all learning, isn't it? If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't theft.
Yeah.
Yeah, put your live service subscription
Good
up
point.
now, you dumbasses. Should have thought about this. Didn't it? Piracy was gone. Like 5 or 6 years ago, it was almost completely gone. There were just random guys who'd like BitTorrent things, but it was mostly gone.
Yeah.
And then you greedy little shits thought you'd start turning the prices up and then start taking things away.
Yeah.
And people went, well, and then guys like Lewis Rossman come along, and that's where I first heard that line. If buying isn't owning, because all these guys go, well, you don't own your game.
Yeah.
You own a license. Okay, well then I can't steal a license.
Yeah. That is what you do. Pirating. I know a good website.
Absolutely. After.
No, I'll just cut this part out because
June's probably already got it because she uses that stuff, but I don't like putting that stuff on my TV because the smart TV, I don't want it to get an infection.
Right.
Bloody Samsung, you never know when they're just going to turn around and decide, you have to pay us $10 a month if you turn your TV on now.
Yeah.
And if you don't, well, we're going to brick the damn thing.
Yeah.
I'll be like, cool, I'm never connecting this to the internet again, ever.
Yeah.
And then they'll just find a way to connect it to the internet from their end.
Yeah, they will.
They're already listening to me talk. I swear to God, I've heard my TV clear its throat in 3 different vocal tones before. Someone at the other end's just gone, oh shit, is that on?
GTA for what, $30? Helldivers, 40-ish.
Well, that's all right. Isn't this isn't piracy? This is game code selling.
Yeah.
Now I know of another place. There's another place that does this too. Another site that Helldivers YouTuber I watched back in the days. They sell the same thing. They're selling codes at cut price rates.
Yeah.
Oh, $4.
$10. Yeah.
That's not piracy.
Nah.
We're talking about real piracy.
Yeah,
We're
real
talking
piracy.
about just straight up stealing TV shows and stuff. And you know what? I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Because you know what? This is we're now at a time in history where it's sort of everyone's duty to steal something from everywhere. Like every time you go to Countdown and pay for your groceries, they're robbing you. So you should steal 4 cans of V or something, or a packet of Maxi G6. Just take some stuff. Just don't pay for it. Because that feeling you have of like, oh no, I'm an honest person, that has been put there so you are easier to.
You know what I heard as well? You know the position that they tell you to get in when you're in a plane, if the plane's going down, you know how they tell you to like.
Yeah, that's so you'll die on impact.
Yeah. That's what I saw recently. It's like, your spine will go through your skull.
Yeah, and it'd be nice and quick.
Yeah, because then you can't sue them for a plane crash.
I just loved it at that moment. That's where their mind goes.
Yeah.
Well, oh no, the liability.
Yeah, can you imagine that lawsuit? It'd be huge.
Well, you can't really sue them for a plane crash if it's not their fault, though.
Well, whose fault is it?
Well, that depends. If a bird flies into the engine, that's an act of God.
Yeah.
So you got to sue the church.
Yeah.
And
They
then the
got all
church,
the money.
like that great movie, The Man Who Sued God with Billy Connolly, great film. Like, he put the church in the position in that movie where to win the lawsuit, they had to prove God didn't exist.
Yeah. It's so good.
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, do that, sue the churches. But that's what I mean. Like, it's not all these the pilot's fault. These are very complex machines.
Yeah.
You could just be really unlucky. You could just be flying over Ukraine and some dipshit with a Russian missile battery goes, oh, look, it is beeping.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah.
They shot a plane down. No one. Funny how people forget about all these things, isn't it? Absolute bottoms.
Yeah. But it's like a manufacturer fault. Like the mechanic didn't do something right.
Yeah, but then again, far out. I mean, I don't know. This is where you get into this weird thing between even if the result is like a bunch of people dying, if someone just made a mistake with no malice,
Sue them.
no negligence, do you have to destroy? That's the problem with people. They can't go through anything without having to destroy something else as a result.
Well, Boeing can handle it.
Your Boeing can, but you'll find that Boeing's very handy at not being the ones getting sued.
Yeah, they make sure all their passengers die.
No. Well, don't worry, they're not even welding the bloody things together properly anymore.
Yeah.
I used to think that, trending post in New Zealand, ADHD, I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because there's some sort of worldwide medication shortage.
Is there?
There's like, okay, because we're the last groups of people you want just unmedicated wandering around.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? What was that one with the lady crying? When the wash and dry did their job and now it's time for you to...
Relatable?
Yes. Sometimes the simplest things stress you out. Yeah, I do that all the time. All the time.
Teacher once said I was lazy because I did all of my work as quickly as I could so that I could spend more time doing nothing.
I love that. 30 years later, I still don't see what the fucking problem was.
For sure.
Oh, that's great. It's funny how I was talking about something else and got distracted by ADHD on the screen.
Yeah.
Which is my ADHD getting distracted.
My ADHD. Which is distracting.
It's mine. Yeah. Yeah, it's mine.
It did.
Okay, that's just passive aggressive and bitchy.
Sad. Yeah, that was.
You could have had that in one frame. It's all in your head. Bang! Now it's all in yours. Why is this trending in New Zealand? This is the most boring country in the world. Unless you happen to be a baby. And then it's like Serbia.
Am I going to live?
Yeah. Am I going to see another day? Autistic feel... Oh, for far out. Jesus. Everyone's bloody autistic now. Everyone's got everything. How am I supposed to be special?
Yeah.
Me sitting over here with my actual ADHD, having to live in a world where a bunch of people just say they have it.
Yeah.
And if at some point, if all these people actually have it, then guess what the next stage in human evolution is?
ADHD.
Being stressed out and doing nothing.
No,
Yes.
it's fucking phones. It's attention. What is it? Span. Attention span.
Yeah, well,
So
that's
now
got nothing to do with ADHD.
I know, but that's why people think like they're all adjusted to quick reels and shit, you know?
Imagine being alive 600 years and you just don't put that disc in your castle office. All right, 600 years is a bit much. I don't think anyone with ADHD puts anything off for that long. It's funny, the things you put off are the things you know you can do.
Yeah.
The things that I find myself going straight at are difficult things. I'm like, oh, there's no way through this but through it.
Yeah.
But that thing I know I can do, I can wait till tomorrow. And everyone's is different too, because mine's I have days that are quite severe, where it's quite severe, and you can see it in just the way I talk to people.
Yeah.
Like before, we were talking about how I was sick last week, and I immediately just jumped the fucking gun and thought,
it's not my fault I'm all sick and fucking...
Yeah, like I immediately thought you were accusing me of like pulling a sickie or not being, or just not turning up. No, and you were like, dude, it's okay. And I was like, you're right, it is. Why did I do that?
Yeah.
And that's the new thing now, is like constantly catching myself and going, why? why did I not think about that decision? Because to everyone else, it must appear that I chose that. Where I just breathed in and that came out.
That's why we work well together. Because I know that. I can just be like, I'm not saying that. And then you just know, instead of some other just like, you.
Yeah, that's what most people do. They make it worse. Yeah. They just jump down my throat and go, you must be making it up. And then I'm like, ah!
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy.
I don't need to make it up. If I didn't want to come here, I'd just tell him, Brad, I don't want to come.
Yeah.
They'd be like, why? Because I don't want to. And then he'd say something about the algorithm and I'd feel guilty and then I'd come.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, if I really didn't want to, no force on earth would make me come. This sounds like I'm talking about something else. I mean, come here to do this.
Did you see the...
There's plenty of forces on earth that'll make me do the other type of coming.
Yeah. Did you see the Piers Morgan and Jake Paul interview?
No. Thank God. What a circle of retardation that would have been.
It's pretty funny.
Piers Morgan's a dick.
Yeah, he is.
He is such a dick.
But so is Jake Paul.
Let's remember, this is the Piers Morgan, you know, the whole phone tapping thing?
No.
Tapping celebrities' phones and then hacking into them and stealing their personal text messages? That's him.
Is it?
He was the editor of The Sun that oversaw that. Quietly resigned and went off to be a TV presenter.
Nice.
But this guy was all right with hacking into, like, Princess Diana's phone and reading her messages.
I mean, I'd be interested.
I don't care if you're interested. There's still people. Like, he's a ghoul. He's a ghoul. Whatever. He doesn't have any natural eyebrows. Those are glued on.
Yeah, 100%.
I base this on nothing. He's a hairless man.
In your opinion on Jake Paul?
Well, I think we've thoroughly covered that.
In his sombrero?
He's a giant who I could fight one-handed.
All right, watch this.
Punch him right in his tiny little steroid balls.
I'm a killer. I get in the ring with the best people. And you get in the ring with a guy who's 50, he's literally nearly as old as me. The only proper boxer you fought was Tommy Fury, and he beat you.
Fought multiple boxers with professional records, including Mike Tyson himself.
Peak Tyson, you wouldn't have lasted 10 seconds.
And you
that's right.
And going to the gym, you're still a
pause
fat
that
ass.
for a sec.
We can make up.
I said this at the time. There were 2 or 3 moments in that fight where Mike did something just to let you know he could have killed you if he wanted to. He still could have beaten you. It's just he needed the money.
Yeah.
You manipulated that poor old man with money. You're just like your brother. You little. I bet you'd like to suck it.
It was like there were multiple points where he wasn't guarding, and Tyson had it ripped up, and out of habit he was ready to drop him, but then he stopped. You can see it. Like, it happens like 4 times.
Because unlike Jake Paul, Mike Tyson's a professional.
Yeah.
He actually can be trusted to do things. Even though that man has gotten to some states of mind I would consider higher than the Dalai Bloody Lama.
Yeah.
This guy used to put cocaine into cigarettes.
Yeah.
Do you know how much money you have to smoke cocaine? You have to really not give a shit about, like, the cocaine. I don't think that you're getting as high smoking it in cigarettes as you are if you just...
I don't know. You think you would?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's try it.
Yeah.
I'm going to need some cigarettes and some cocaine.
Yeah.
If you went to the gym,
I've been twice this week. You
don't think I can be Mike Tyson. I don't think you go to the gym.
I think you're a great YouTuber.
You think that your opinion matters.
Well, why are you doing my show if it doesn't?
Oh, I'm just taking your audience to sell pay-per-views. I don't give a fuck about your show. You dumbass. This is a fucking business enterprise.
Cheers, Jake. Really enjoyed that.
Did he turn it off or did you?
He left it.
Listen, please listen to me and listen to me very carefully, people. If you think that guy is worth your attention and your following, go away. Because I'm never going to be a fan of yours.
Right.
God, what the Paul brothers are just this is what Barbie dolls do if they grow up and get a sex change. These genderless morons. Ugh. They just make me sick. You know why? Because, like, they are quite talented in some ways, but you can just see that they're just the succeed by any means necessary attitude. It's just disgusting.
It's the whole just greed.
It's gross. Like, I wouldn't beat up an old man just to say I beat Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Because that's like foul hooking a 20... 25-pound snapper. You didn't catch that fish.
I'd still keep it if it was 25 pounds.
That fish bumped into your hook.
Yeah.
You didn't catch that fish. You didn't fight that fish. It stepped on your hook.
Yeah.
Oh, you might care. I wouldn't. To me, what the sport's taken out of it.
Yeah.
You didn't beat that fish.
Well,
you didn't beat that nature.
I don't fish for sport. I don't really fish anyway.
I don't either. Like,
15 years.
Look, I'm just trying to make a comparison.
Yeah, and I'm trying to destroy your comparison.
Why?
Because it's entertainment.
Well, listen. You want to be on...
Fuck you.
You want to be on the Paul Brothers side, do you, bitch?
No.
No, well, them, Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee can all be driving in the same van, and I'm going to crash into it with an armoured car. I'm not taking nothing back.
You leave Santino and Lee out of it.
Why?
Because.
Why? Ginger is an anagram for... rhymes with trigger. Must be why I don't like gingers.
What?
Do you know what an anagram is?
Yeah, I know what an anagram is.
That was a double racist joke.
Yeah.
It was racist against black people and gingers at the same time. Masterful work, I thought.
So you're exercising now?
Yes.
Going to the gym?
No.
No? Why not?
I don't have money for gym.
No.
June has money. We got June a gym membership.
Nice.
She goes to gym. I just use weights and walk. Yeah. I know how to train myself. I don't need to go to a gym and pretend like all these other desperate they're clad in lycra and pretending that gyms are gross too. Like they're just little maxi pads of other people's bacteria.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've never liked gyms. And Jesus Christ, I didn't like gyms when I was younger and like girls wore normal clothes at the gym. I haven't been to the gym lately. I imagine I would not know where to look.
Yeah.
Because some of these pants they're wearing look like they were sprayed on out of a can.
Right.
And I might not want to have sex with any of these women, but my body does. My eyes do. I still like looking at a shapely bottom.
Yeah. Anyway, I saw this and thought...
And I couldn't go to the gym with this haircut anyway. They'd be all over me. I already had chicks looking at me at the bakery.
Yeah, look how fat this is.
Oh, they were pretty big too. No, there wasn't a look though. They went... No, that was a look of... They look at me the same way you look at a fat chick, thinking, well, she's not going to deny me. She should be grateful I'm even paying any attention to her. That's how they're looking at me, like I'm some easy lay. I'm not. I'm no slut for you. I'm a taken man, and I'm happily taken. She has an amazing set of skills. Skills that make her a dream for people like me.
Okay.
Cluck, cluck.
Anyway, I saw this, and I thought of you.
Okay.
Because you were scared of the gym.
I'm not scared of
You're scared of the gym.
I don't like people looking at my fat body while I move. They all saw my body wobble.
Okay.
Silence.
Frickin' Instagram.
Oh, I don't think either one of us wants to get hit with that again.
Do it.
No.
It's got to be a serious swears.
It's going to be really bad. Like, that ain't worth, like, the odd...
I mean, it should.
You just want a reason to hit me.
I just want the swearing less, and it's great content.
I am trying. I'm trying very hard.
Yeah, I know, same.
I dare say I'll try a lot harder with that threat laying over me. It's sort of Damocles.
Every episode features a spatula.
That spatula can never be used for cooking now.
Freaking broke.
Bro.
It's going to pinch now.
No. Oh! Well, it can't be used for cooking anymore. I'd have to go up there with the sword.
I've got like 3 others. It's fine.
This is now part of the... This is the part of the crew.
Yes. Looks like a South Park character.
I miss Henrietta.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, here's the
She
video.
was delicious.
Scary. And there are a bunch of big muscly dudes there. Ah, scary, right? No. Because as soon as they're done lifting the weights, they all go over to the mirror together and they make these muscle poses and they're like... Your arms are so big and strong. No, your arms are so big and strong. They have these things, I'm not lying to you, this is real, called pump covers. Apparently when you haven't worked out for a day or so, like your muscles look a little smaller. And so these guys show up to the gym wearing super baggy sweatshirts and stuff. They're like, don't look at me, like, don't look at my muscles right now. And then when they're a couple reps in, they take their sweatshirts off and they're like, okay, you can look. They make friends there. They make friends. There's this thing called spotters where a guy goes up to another guy and he's like, I think this weight might be too heavy for me. Can you watch and make sure I'm safe? And then they take turns and one guy lifts the weight and the other guy's like, you got this, one more rep. And then if he doesn't have it, he helps him out and he's like, oh, you were so close, I just know it, you'll do better next time. The gym is so fun.
This is so true. The pump covers are real. It's not just if you haven't worked out in a day, it's just we want to get some blood flow and then we feel good about showing off the body. But it takes us usually about 4 or 5, maybe 6, 7 sets, and then we take the pump cover off. Every guy that tried to get into lifting to get girls' attention, once they find out that all they'll get is other guys' attention, they're a little disappointed at first, but then we just kind of accept it. That was a great depiction of what the gym is actually like. Don't be scared of the gym.
I have been going to...
I'm just scared of the gym. I'm scared of
The big
the
strong
inside
man.
of my brain telling me that everyone is looking at me and thinking I am disgusting and I should go away. That is what I hate about the gym.
And it's proof that it's not.
And it's gross.
No, they have to spray and wipe their shit now. Like you get finished with like a bike machine or something, and they have multi-purpose spray, antibacterial spray. You spray on it, a cloth there to wipe it. Chemtrails.
It's mainly a cost thing anyway, because I can't afford $25-30 a fortnight for it.
It is a lot.
And I'm beyond, and I'm kind of like beyond needing a gym for what I want. I just want to slim down.
Yeah.
And I want to maintain my frame, which means just the 6 kilo dumbbells I use are perfectly adequate for that. And mostly I need to walk and eventually get up to jogging and potentially even running.
Yeah. Get a sweat on.
Like, I need cardio, really, to lose weight. It's not...
I need
going to a
cardio
gym
too.
is just really... It's, Again, I feel like a gym is almost more for just hot people to show off to it, like, advertise to each other.
No, they're there for support. Emotional support.
No, it's
you
some-
look good,
this-
buddy.
Yeah, there's some of that. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what
Pump
you'll
each
get.
other up. Guys, you gotta lift each other up, because these just want to drag us down.
Yeah. Go play rugby or something.
What for? I don't want to play rugby.
Exercise.
I know.
Training
That's-
twice a week. Fuck
You
it.
don't play rugby to get fit. You get fit to play rugby. Okay,
No,
that's
you play rugby to get drunk. That's why how anyway. That's here.
yeah, okay, yeah. That's now.
That's why we don't produce all.
And I don't like drinking. Alcohol kicks my ass more when I'm fit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would, because it sticks to your fat, right? Like the more fat you have, the longer the alcohol holds in your body. Something.
Don't know.
No.
I
That's how
don't-
it works with weed anyway.
I don't drink very often.
Nah, me either.
I did have a cocktail last week just to test if I could, alcohol.
Yeah.
So I made a nice White Russian.
Yeah.
Nailed that. Felt fine. Good. Didn't want to smoke. And still, the only time I ever want a cigarette is when I get really stressed out about something else. And I'm like, God, it would feel good to light one up. But I haven't tasted one or even really seen one or smelt one in that whole time. And if I do, I'm sure that it will be foul. Like, I won't enjoy the scent.
Yeah.
I'm used to my strawberry watermelon vape.
Yeah.
This is orange mango, but
Right.
I'll tell you what, these ones are fantastic. Look, I put this pod in last Sunday. Every
Yeah.
one of these pods is lasting 9 to 10 days.
That's good.
It's bloody brilliant.
How
It's
big
way
it-
cheaper than smoking.
Yeah. that's
I only
what
have
I've
to
been
buy
saying.
2 pods every 3 weeks. I've taken my $150 to sometimes more a week cigarette habit and turned it into a $30 a month
Yeah.
habit.
Yeah. I told you this months ago. When I was
I
like,
had to.
mine
I don't
cost
know
me
what I don't.
$50 a month.
Listen, I said to you too. When I finally quit, it's going to piss me off how long it took me to actually
Yeah.
do it. But I'm not. I don't know. That's changed in me. I don't care about punishing myself for past mistakes anymore. I just don't care. Like, I'm relieved I got here.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit how long it took.
Yeah. It's about the journey, not the...
I said shit. I just said it
Shit's
again.
fine.
Shit. Balls.
All right.
Hurry up.
I want the inside of your arm.
Oh, just
Now give me that arm.
that arm's had enough.
No, it hasn't.
God's sake. All right, just remember, this will come back on you, won't it?
Ooh.
That really sucks. Ow!
Slappity slap.
The worst part is, it felt nice when you were doing that.
That's how you get it.
And then,
Yeah.
I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, I don't know why you wanted it so bad.
No, I just felt like you needed to hit me.
Soon you're going to be like, I'll give you $5 if you just hit me one more time.
The hell I will. I hit myself before I pay you to do it.
Just tickle me first.
Oh, that's a stinger. Oh, it cut me tattoo.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the latest Helldivers announcement?
Yeah.
Xbox.
More divers for the
Yeah,
cause.
boy. We need it.
So yeah, if you Xbox players need some training, hit me up.
August 26th, 27th here, I
Yep,
think.
Yep.
Yeah, my mate's been waiting for it.
Xbox, come.
Welcome.
Welcome to the fight.
Some-
Yeah, one of the boys was like, "Oh, I don't want to play Xbox." I was like, "Why not?
Yeah, it's just more friends.
There's more divers for the cause.
Yeah.
More people fighting for freedom and democracy. There's no downside to this, unless." What's the one problem we had playing that game together?
Service
Crossplay
crashing.
causes crashes. Now, it might not be so drastic with console to console, because consoles are generally more stable in that regard because of the uniformity of the hardware. However,
As long as they don't, because like what it was just too much shit on the maps. Like in those higher levels, I think it will.
we still have issues, bro. If me and the boys play at 8 or above, one of us crashes.
Yeah.
Normally not me, because of my internet's the strongest.
Yeah.
But I still crash it. It's trying to run too many AIs.
Yeah. Too much shit. Too many effects.
Yeah. Too much. It's too much for the thing, and it has one little glitch that shuts out your connection, and bang, you're back on your shit.
Yeah.
Like, it used to be, that was it, you were rooted. You couldn't even get back once that happened. Now, as soon as you load the game back up, it'll go, you want to rejoin your old squad, you hit that, and it will take you straight back to where you were.
No, it's mean.
You still lose all the XP and that, but, I mean,
Still.
such things do not matter to a max rank platinum diver such as myself. Hell, I don't even care about the damn samples. I'm in this, like, that's what I mean. When I'm playing that game, when you see me playing that game, I'm doing it. I'm just there for the love of it. No other reason. I don't have to be there.
Yeah.
I've served Super Earth. I've earned my pension. I could go and retire. I'm there just because I love the game, baby.
Yeah. I can't find the pictures of it, but
From Over Earth. What's Over Earth?
I don't know.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that. June won't let me. I want to put a Super Earth flag on the front of the house. Just hang it up there and then see if some idiot goes, "Oh, you're like the United Nations. You know, they're pretty useless, eh?" I'm like, no, it's not the United Nations. It's the nation of Super Earth.
Yeah.
Freedom. Democracy. Prosperity. Our way of life. What is it that you're fumbling around looking for here?
So hard.
So many clickings. You need a little mouse.
I have one.
I
but-
hate those touchpads.
Yeah, but
I hate them.
when I use the mouse, you can hear the clicks.
So?
No,
clicks
it's
are good.
annoying.
Clicks are nice
No, it's
noise.
not.
People like clicking.
You know, yeah, this guy did this. Well, now I found it.
That's exactly what I want. One of those the ones you mount on the brick.
Yeah. And then he got a random envelope rocked up to his house.
Yeah. What was in it?
Held over keychain.
Nice. That's a hell bomb stratagem. I know that one. I can recognize the stratagems from sight now.
Yeah. Well, you'd hope so.
I'm just about to hit my 1000th hour of hell diving too,
Yeah.
which
There
is
you go.
pretty poor considering what I was on. I was on track to do that in 6 months, and then it sort of just. You get to a point with all games, I think, where you have to stop playing them all the time.
Yeah. So you got a letter. Your contribution to saving Super Earth from the Illuminate has been noted. You will not only receive your CO1 permit, good for 1 year,
Permit to have sex.
to have children.
No, it's to have sex. You have to have a CO1 permit to do any act that would result in a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have it to have sex.
Yeah. So you have a kid.
Yeah.
But for one use. Yeah. But this reminder that you are to dispense peace with ultimate weaponry.
Side of history. Yep. Yeah. Yep. I can do that so fast now too. Oh, I love it. I love Helldivers. It's my favourite game. One of my sons went to play it last night, and like straight away he drops in, and he shoots at something and sets off a hell bomb.
Yeah.
And the explosion goes off, and he goes, "I understand now why you like this game so much." I was like, "I understand. You've got the explosion fascination too, don't you?" I just love it. I love it. I love explosions. Always have. Fireworks, guns, bombs. Just love it. I just love a good explosion, you know?
It's called being a man.
Is it?
Every man loves explosions.
Well, I finally get to have the nice, compelling experience of not having my own hair tickle my forehead the whole bloody time.
Yeah.
Which would be nice. Well, we'll see you again soon, but hopefully not too soon. Best way to support the show is down in the links below. And yeah, we'll see you again soon. I had this ready, and now because I didn't do one last week, it's all fallen apart. It's all fallen apart. All right, I love you, Brad.
Love you too, Dan.
Bye.
Bye.
Podcast.